Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do a super laid back Mama Favorites. No kids, this is going to be all about me, as strange and as weird as that feels. I wanted to do this video. And before I get started, I did want to say I don't want this to come off tone deaf. I know that with this pandemic in the United States, there's people who are wondering where they're going to get their next meal from. So in no way am I trying to dismiss that or act like that isn't happening. I just wanted to share some stuff with you guys, things that I've genuinely used and been enjoying for the last several months, because I don't know the last time that I actually even did a favorites video. So whether you just need something to tune out the rest of the world, you need a new conditioner, or you don't know what to ask for Christmas, I just thought I would make this video and kind of share some of those things that I've been enjoying. Typically I do throw in the kids' favorites, but this time I just felt like doing something that was just for me, and I'm trying to get better at doing that kind of thing. The very first thing is something that's relevant, and I guess it does have to do with the kids, but it's also just a huge favorite of mine, and it is the Tooth Fairy pillow that we have. So I got this from a small shop on Etsy. I will put her link down below, but on the back there's this pocket for the tooth, and what Sophie does is she actually hangs this on the outside doorknob of her door when she loses a tooth, and that way the Tooth Fairy does not have to go into her room, not wake her up or be scared that she's going to wake her younger sister up or any of that ninja skills that the Tooth Fairy normally has to use. It just hangs on the outside of her door. So I just love that for her. Love that for the Tooth Fairy. And let me just say, the shop that I bought that from, she is amazing. She is so quick at answering questions. This is just adorable and really well made in my opinion, and you can't go wrong. It is $10. I just know that the Tooth Fairy appreciates that one. So the next thing is something that I got a while back. I just need to get that out of the way. A lot of this stuff has been from a while back. I'm just now getting around to actually doing a favorites video. But this is called Burn After Writing. This is actually a prompt journal. So like I shared in one of my videos a while back, I started therapy, and one of the bits of homework that my therapist has given me on, I'd say, a fairly regular basis is journaling. And sometimes that's hard for me. Sometimes I'm able to just journal and I have thoughts that I do want to get out, but sometimes it's like too much going on, not enough going on. Like I just don't even want to think about what to write. It's just not there for me. And when I feel like doing it, but I just don't know what to do, what to say, where to start, this is great. I would open it, but obviously I've written in it and I don't want to share that, but it just gives you a bunch of different prompts, and it's all supposed to be very quick paced. So you're supposed to read it and answer it, like the faster the better. And that way you're getting your honest feelings out. So some of them are really lighthearted and surface level kind of stuff, like your 5 favorite foods, you just list those real quick. And other things are like, what have you still not forgiven? Like some really deep ones. And the whole point is to just literally get this out as fast as you can, as quickly as you read it, answer it. But I just wanted to say, this is like regularly $7-8. And if you are looking for a journal, but you don't really like to write things yourself or have a hard time with that, I cannot recommend this enough. Really love that. And the next thing, very 2020 of me, but I did want to mention this because it is another small shop and I've just never had one that I like more, and that is my mask. So this is the one that I use quite regularly. It might look a little weird because I just got done washing it, but this is from a small shop on Etsy as well. Both Mark and I have masks from her and they are our favorite. So with this, there is a little wire bridge nose, and I have glasses. I don't film with them, but I do wear them every single day in my regular life when I'm not filming. And I know that there's things that you can do to your glasses to make them anti-fog, but I have protective coatings on my glasses and I just get too worried that something's going to happen to them. And I also just pay a lot of money for my glasses, so I'm just too afraid to do any of that stuff. However, with this mask, with the wire for the nose, I can really get a tight fit, and it fits underneath my glasses and I have no fogging issue whatsoever. It also has a pocket underneath. We both really enjoy her mask and they are so well made. I don't know if you can tell from the stitching and the detailing. There we go. I don't know why it's like trying not to focus today, but it's just a very well made mask. So next is one of the things that I was most excited about, and that is our new duvet and sheet set. So I got this one from Amazon, and it's really affordable. I think it's even cheaper than the one that we had before it. And it is microfiber, which is a new fabric for us because I typically go with like cotton or sateen cotton or something, but I just wanted something that was always going to stay soft. I feel like our sheets start soft and end up being really rough and itchy, and I don't know if I just have sensitive skin or what. We treat our hard water, so I know it's not that. I don't know what it is. So we went with that and we've been really happy. And then I got these flannel sheets from Target. I got them because my mom and my stepdad love their flannel sheets. They talk about them all the time, and I've always been like, oh no, that's too hot for me. I can't do that. Stop it right now. Honestly, they're not that hot. In my opinion, I am no warmer than I was with the cotton sheets that we had. However, I am far more comfortable because the flannel sheets are softer, they're comfier. I just feel like our bed finally has that vibe of like, I don't want to get out of bed. And I just wanted to share those two things because I've been on the hunt for literally years and I couldn't wait to get those. Okay, so next I'm going to share some of the smaller stuff I have. I have my giant makeup bag filled with things. So let's get some of the things that I think I might have talked about before out of the way, but I just want to put it out there just in case you want this as a Christmas gift or something. I use these 3 serums by Sweet Chef after I wash my face. I can't recommend these enough. So I have 3 different ones. They do sell them individually. I'll try to see if I can find you like a trio set or something for you to test out because these are the full-size bottles. But there's the Ginger Vitamin C shot, and that brightens dark spots and uneven tone. There's the Beet Plus Vitamin A serum shot, and it refines pores and smooths rough skin. And then there's the Kale Plus Vitamin B shot, which helps hydrate and soothe dry skin. So I use all 3 of these a little bit at a time. Normally, I have like a weird regimen of this, that, and whatever on certain occasions or certain instances, but I actually got the trial size set in my stocking last year from Mark, and I fell in love with it. It did a lot for my skin. While these are definitely more than like a drugstore brand, I don't think that they're crazy as expensive as some skincare can get. I think this set was like $60, but I had a coupon, so it made it like $50 or something, which is still a lot of money, but I feel like with what I get out of these and the length that I've had them, because I've had these for at least 6-9 months maybe, and there's still about half a bottle left. See if I can show you how much is left in each bottle. So I've had these for about 6-9 months. I use them, I would say, about at least every other day a week. I just can't recommend them enough. They've done a lot for my skin. I know it might not look like it, but I do have really uneven skin tones. My cheeks and some other areas on my face are super red. I do have a lot of texture on my skin, and I definitely have dry patches. So I feel like all of this does a little bit for me, and together, and when I use them consistently, it does a lot for my skin. Can't recommend it enough. And I think there is like a small like trio set that you can try to see if you like it first as well, because I definitely wouldn't just go buying the full size. And then something else is this raw sugar lotion. This is from Target. Maybe they have it other places. I'm not quite sure. This is expensive for what you're getting. I think this little 1 ounce tube is like $4 or something like that. But guys, it's amazing. You might not be able to tell, but my hands right now probably definitely need this lotion. But it's really bad in the wintertime for me. My hands get super red, super chapped. They can even start to break with the skin, and especially with the extra hand washing and stuff of this season, it's just been really rough. I can't recommend this enough. Even though it is expensive for a little cream, it typically does go a long way for me, and it's one of the only lotions that actually feels like it's helping my really dried and cracked skin. I feel like a lot of lotions don't last. They don't do that good of a job. They don't even feel good, and I'm not like in love with the scent or anything like that, but it does such a great job for me that I don't care what it smells like, honestly. So I also got these reusable cotton swabs. I just grabbed a whole bunch of my clean ones, but I was using paper towel to take off my makeup because I just do that with some either coconut oil or extra virgin olive oil. That's what I use to take off my makeup. And I was using a paper towel to do that, which I know is not great for my skin, and it's also not great for the environment. So I wanted to find something that was reusable, that I could rewash. So I got these. This isn't all of them. The set that I got does come with a whole bunch, and I really like these. They're not huge or anything, but I do take my makeup off with them, but I also do wash my face sometimes with them as well, and it's just enough. I just really recommend them. They're good quality. I've washed them several times and they're working really well. They do have some stains on them, but I use them to remove my makeup, so of course they do. And then 2 pieces of actual makeup. I know I've mentioned this mascara before to you guys, but I do love this. This is still like my #1 go-to mascara. Super cheap, and I haven't found anything that's better, honestly. And then as far as my foundation and what I typically do for my face makeup is actually this Tarte Shape Tape. And I got this because of someone I followed on Instagram. Yeah, 6 months. I've definitely had it longer than 6 months. I know that's a no-no. I did do some skincare classes in my cosmetology school, but honestly, it's still in there, so I'm going to use it, and I haven't had any reactions. But I really like this because it has lasted a lot longer than typical foundation for me, and I don't feel like I need to do concealer with this. I just literally dot it all over my face and I thin it out. I typically use a beauty blender, but the girls actually ruined mine because they put it all in glitter. So I've been spraying a buffer foundation brush with some water and using that to get it a little bit smoothed out and not as thick, because this definitely can be like a full coverage type of thing, but I don't really like that look on me. Like I said, I already have some texture to my skin, so I feel like when foundation or anything is super thick, it just looks not good on me. So I like to thin this out, but I really do enjoy it because I don't put anything extra on. So whether I have a zit or I'm looking like extra dark circles underneath my eye, whatever, it can do everything, which I really like. It's starting to rain now and get super dark, so I'm sorry if you hear it in the background or if it gets really dark in the video. I'm just using my natural light. So the next thing I can't show you either, but it's my electric kettle. I actually got this for Mother's Day and it has been amazing. I've used it so much more than I thought I would for more things than just making drinks too. Like I sterilize a lot of our bottles and pump parts by sticking everything in a clean bowl, boiling the water in the electric kettle and just pouring it over it. And that works perfectly if you're making like ramen noodles and you don't want to dirty a dish. Literally just pour some on top of the ramen noodles in a bowl. Like there's so many different uses for it. Also cleaning, like I've used it so many different ways and it's been so much more useful than our coffee pot because we're not really coffee drinkers. And I got that because I do drink more tea than coffee. And it's great for that too, but I've just found that I use my electric kettle so much more often and for a lot of different things. I did want to make sure to mention that because I've been using it for like everything lately, it feels like. And the next thing is actually my Christmas present early, and that is my iPad. So I've wanted this for quite some time, but I've always been like, what am I going to use it for? Like, I could do everything that I do for work on my laptop or my phone or whatever, and how, you know, and it just finally dawned on me, like, I'm allowed to have things because I want them. Like, I don't need to be productive all the time. I don't need to be making money or doing this, that, or whatever. Like, it's okay to have some downtime. And that is exactly what my iPad is. I actually don't have... That's Lexi pounding on the door. I only have one app on here that's for work so I can respond to your guys' comments when I upload a video, but that is literally it. Everything else, like I got myself Procreate and I have Pinterest on here, like a lot of stuff where I can just do things that are creative and relaxing and decompressing to myself, and I really enjoy this. I use it so much more than I even thought I would. And in Procreate, I'm not doing anything amazing. I'm not a digital artist or anything like that, but it's been a lot of fun to play around with that and to just spend some time on Pinterest and to watch the news, like do the things that I really like to enjoy to do. I've just been having the best time with this. So I did want to mention it because, I don't know, it was a really great Christmas gift and I'm very thankful for my husband. The last big thing before I show you my last 3 really big favorites is this stick vacuum. But guys, I just can't recommend a small battery powered vacuum enough. I don't care what brand you get. I don't care how much it costs you or whatever. Something that is just easily accessible is a game changer. With the stick vacuum, I always have it out where I can reach it, turn it on real quick, I vacuum, and it just makes me feel so much better. Like, that's just something I'm doing for myself. It makes me feel less stressed out. But if you're on the fence of like some kind of battery operated vacuum, by far and away, get that one. You can clean so many other things with it. I was sweeping up cobwebs from our high ceilings. I was cleaning our car out with it the other day. Like, it's a lot more useful than our plug-in one. So these three are hair. So this Acure dry shampoo, I got this off of Amazon, pretty inexpensive, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna go through this in like no time. I got this bottle. It's been like at least 6, if not 9 months since I got it, and I really like it. I don't even really notice the smell. When it comes out, I do, but then after that, I don't really smell it anymore. But it gives my hair a really nice texture. I think it's basically like glorified baby powder. However, with baby powder, it tends to tint my hair white because I don't have very light hair, obviously, but this one doesn't do that. So I've really enjoyed this one. It also doesn't make my hair feel like there's a buildup on it. I don't know, it just gives my hair like a nice texture without feeling gross, if that makes sense. And then the next two are my new shampoo and conditioner. So this is the shampoo I got. It's the Shea Moisture brand, and it's the Moisture Retention Shampoo. And then I got this, I'm not even gonna pronounce that. Nope. Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. So I actually only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week. So I don't do conditioner, I just do treatments because I'm only washing them that often anyways. These two have been game changers. Now, when I go get my hair cut, my friend puts the Paul Mitchell, what is that called? The serum in the green bottle. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But it makes my hair so smooth, so smooth. But I've been trying to get that feel with something that isn't that, because number one, it's expensive, but also it just isn't quite what I'm looking for. So first of all, this shampoo smells amazing, works amazing. However, it doesn't have the sulfates in it, so it's not going to suds up like normal. So just be prepared for that. But I really like that. And then this treatment, mask, whatever you want to call it, guys, and by themselves, they both smell good to me, but together they make my hair smell amazing. So I put this in my hair, but I kind of like run my fingers through it, and then I actually comb my hair with a very wide tooth comb in the shower, and I rinse it out. And then when I get out of the shower, I just kind of wring my hair out so it's not dripping wet, and I let it air dry. And that has been also just a huge game changer. My hair is like super soft, super silky. It's got like a shine to it, and it's not heavy. I feel like my hair is pretty sensitive to that. It can get like greasy and just feel like really weighted sometimes with hair products. Not with this. Really, really enjoy this. And honestly, I'm very liberal with this. Like, I use quite a bit. Probably don't need to use as much as I do, but my hair before I gave myself a trim was rough on the ends. Now it's not that bad because I did cut it a little bit, but I was like overcompensating. If you need something, if you're looking for like soft, silky hair, I definitely recommend these two. The girls also are now using 100% Shea Moisture products, and I've seen a huge improvement with their hair as well, but we'll get to that in another video because I will circle back to the kids in a couple weeks and share their favorites too, because I definitely have some for them. But like I said, I just kind of want to do stuff for myself this week. And last but certainly not least is actually this string art that I bought off of a woman that has her own website. I saw it on Instagram, and it's an ultrasound, and then it has 5 hearts to represent my 5 miscarriages. And I didn't know how I would feel opening this, but I felt a lot of joy, honestly. I don't have anything as a reminder of all 5 of them in one spot. The way that they all happen, some of them are staggered away from each other, and it's complicated to explain, but looking at this does bring me joy. So if you couldn't tell, it's supposed to be looking like an ultrasound picture, and the hearts represent miscarriage. So she had one on her page I don't know if it was 4 or 3 or something like that. She can do any number. Like, she just made one that had 10 hearts inside of it. So she can do whatever number of miscarriages you have. And she does open and close from time to time, but I've seen her say that she would never turn away any kind of miscarriage string art. So I'm pretty sure she takes those whenever. But I can't recommend her enough. First of all, you pick whatever colors you would like. So I picked, I'm sure they're not going to come up great on the screen, but this is like a beige color. This is like a really light blush. This is like a mauve. This is more of like a almost coral kind of blush. And this is like a deep teal color. So those are the colors that I picked and that I wanted. It sits on my bedside table. I love looking at it. And like I said, it does bring me a lot of joy, and I don't always feel that when it comes to thinking about what I've been through. So I really appreciate this, and it means a lot to me. And I want to share it because, first of all, it's handmade, but it also has a really, really special meaning to me, obviously. Here is her logo on the back. I will, of course, link her information down below. She was amazing to work with, by the way, too. You know, I got to pick my colors. She color matched them all, and she did a phenomenal job, obviously. I'll hold it correctly so you can see it like straight on. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. And lastly, I just wanted to say thank you. You guys have been just really amazing. I mean, you always are, but just very supportive, very kind. And honestly, I've been taking kind of an unintentional break from breastfeeding videos. So I just kind of had this thought about a month ago about what would happen to my channel when I stopped making pumping videos. Obviously, I can still make them to an extent, sharing my experience and my knowledge, but you know, what would you guys stick around for? I don't know. I guess I've become really self-conscious of that, and I really just needed to back off those videos because I feel like I was doing so many because I thought that's all you guys wanted to see, and I was just putting a lot of pressure on myself to make them and those be really like the only ones that I do. And I wanted to almost show myself that I was capable of making other content. And I know that I have made EP related videos since then, but definitely not to the degree of which I was making them like a couple months ago. So I just I needed that break for myself to show myself that I could do it, to show myself that you guys were interested in other videos. I mean, I would still love your input and your opinion as to what your favorite videos of mine are, to let me know. And I know a lot of people have been asking for grocery hauls. It's just things started getting worse right when I was starting to get comfortable with bringing them back. And now it still kind of feels chaotic. So I'm hoping soon that I get into a place where I do feel comfortable again with making those. I just wanted to say thank you. You guys are just the best community, honestly. Like, I know I'm biased, but I think you guys are the best. You guys are supportive. You guys answer comments for me because I do try and stay on top of those, but there's a lot now, so it might take me a week or so to get to yours. And there will be other people who jump in and answer for me, and I really appreciate that. And just kind of being there for each other, commenting and interacting with my videos, supporting me, supporting my family, like, it really does mean so much. You guys are kind. Nobody's nasty or here for the wrong reasons. I mean, maybe some of you are, but I would think like 30 minutes deep into a video, I don't think that you'd be sticking around if you didn't like me. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I feel like no matter what I need, whether I take a break or I lean off of certain content or I try something new, you guys are always willing to roll with the punches, and I really appreciate that because I'm coming up on like either 5 or 6 years on YouTube, and that's a long time, and I'm still trying to find my sense of my spot in all of this. So I guess I just need to focus on you guys, honestly, and to just focus on what I want to make, and hopefully it can reach some of you guys and resonate with you, and I don't know. But I do know that I wanted to say thank you. and to let you know how much I appreciate you guys. I've also been getting a lot of questions if I'm making a stocking stuffer video, and I am, but like I mentioned in the what we got our kids for Christmas, I did shop small for some of their stuff in their stockings, so I just have to wait for those people to ship them. And because a lot of stuff is handcrafted, obviously that takes more time than just getting it shipped to you from a warehouse. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Thank you for sticking around this long if you have. Let me know down in the comments below how you're doing. I genuinely love talking to you guys and reading through the comments and talking to you all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.